This video is sponsored by Fallout Hosting. Click the link in the description to find how you can start your Minecraft server for as little as $1 a month. Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy tinkfro and welcome back to another episode of AfterLife Season 3, episode number 20. And isn't that absolutely exciting? We have finally reached 20 episodes. Isn't that exciting? Now, last episode we were working on our little village that we have over here, and as you can see it's looking fancy dandy. We have a new one over here, right? Which we can take a look at later on in the episode. But first, I was talking with Puff the other day and he asked me, how do I organize my ender chest? And I thought, well, why don't we take a deep dive into that and you guys can see what happens in the mind of a tinkfro. Okay, so in real life, I live by 3 rules, right? Healthy body, healthy space, and healthy mind. And they can actually be carried forward into Minecraft quite well, right? So if we look at my inventory, my healthy space, right? I always carry the same 7 items, right? Our normal tools, because, you know, I don't use a sword, some food, rockets, and then an ender chest and a shulker box, right? So why don't we take a look at our ender chest, right? So an ender chest has enough slots for 27 stacks of items, or we can turn them into shulker boxes, which themselves can turn into 27 more stacks of items. So if we take some math, that would be 27 times 27, which would be roughly equal to 540 plus 189, which is 729 more items than usual. And as we can see, my ender chest is tidied up like the rainbow. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? And by the way, there's only 6 main colors in the rainbow. There isn't 7. Isaac Newton was just a little bit weird. Now, in real life, I actually tidy up my iPhone's home screen by color too, right? So this is something I do in real life also. Now, if we take a look at my first ender chest, you'll see that it is Jay's complimentary deal box, which carries all my tools, spare armor, and all of the stuff that I'll be needing, like totems of undying, fire res potions, and whatnot. So really cool stuff. If we go down, it just has like the nether stuff, and then the redstone stuff, and so on if we carry forward with terracotta, with dye, lighting, and so on. Now I do want to take a look at this chest in particular, my miscellaneous box. I think it is actually really important to keep one to put all the junk that you don't really know where they should otherwise be, right? So that is always a good idea to have. Of course, having a lot of wood in our wood shulker box is a good idea, as well as keeping things like grass and whatnot, wool, and all the ites over here too. Now there is another special shulker box, my tinker box, which actually has firework rockets and food, right? So these are the 2 things that are always expendable in my inventory. Now if you take a look, they actually are in a ratio of 2:1, and I have found that I generally use about twice as much rockets as I do food, so this way I don't have to keep on filling up the shulker box each and every single time. They generally run out at around the same time and I can just fill them all back up too, which is absolutely great. Now apart from that, I also have my Richie's box, which is where I keep, shocker shocker, all my Richity stuff, which is really epic. And yeah, now there is something interesting. Now at the beginning I said we could carry up to 729 more items than usual, but if we take a look, I don't actually fill them all up with shulker boxes. In fact, I use beds and diamonds and golden helmets. And well, we can take a look at it. So 729 items would theoretically be the most efficient use of space. However, in real life, the theoretical value does not always correspond to the applicable value, right? So in Minecraft, night comes around every 10 minutes like clockwork, and so I'll be needing my bed quite often, in fact 6 every single hour, right? So that is why we always keep a blue bed around. Now, we also have a very nice economy on the afterlife, right? So I will be needing my diamonds too. And it is much easier to just quickly take out my diamonds out of my ender chest instead of taking out a shulker box, placing down the shulker box, taking my diamonds out, paying with my diamonds, putting my diamonds in, breaking the shulker box, putting the shulker box back in the ender chest. As you can see, it is much quicker. and of course my golden helmet for whenever we go to the nether. Now on top of that, I also keep a spare shulker box, one in my ender chest and one in my inventory at all times. That is because say we are going far away to work on the winter village, for example, we might have to take a few things back and forth, right? And those are what those shulker boxes are perfect for, right? So yeah guys, that's pretty much the reasoning behind my inventory and my very beautiful ender chests. So I'd like to thank you all for coming to my TED Talk, and yeah, I hope you found this a little bit insightful and a little bit interesting, and maybe you can apply it to your own game too. Alrighty, so with all that done, we did take a sneak peek at this at the very beginning of the episode. So last episode, we actually went and fought the Ender Dragon a few times, right? So I actually built this during that episode, but I didn't get a chance to show it off. So yeah, so here it is. This is what it's kind of looking like. And I have to say, I am actually quite happy with the style that we've chose. I feel like it really all just blends in together, which is quite nice, but yeah, why don't we actually jump into a time lapse and get another one done, you know? Gotta keep on the grind every single episode, so yeah, why don't we do that? Alrighty guys, and there we go, easy as that. We now have another sector of our little village complete, which is looking absolutely epic, if I may say so. Yeah, just a reminder, make sure to comment down. I'll choose some more of you guys. I know since last episode we didn't really get a chance to do that due to the whole Ender Dragon fighting, but yeah, I am definitely gonna do that next episode. So comment down below, and there should be more than enough spaces for you guys to get over here. Now there is something special about this little one, which I quite like. It's kind of unique over here, right? So if we go to the nasty river, which we do have to still tidy up because it is looking kind of whack, yeah, we have this thing which is looking pretty unique, and I am very happy with it. It does give me like underground crypt sensation, so I quite like this a lot, and yeah, it gives us an opening to this entire underneath area. But talking about all the dragon fighting we did last episode, we did get a dragon's breath, which I mentioned a few episodes back was the last thing we needed to fully complete all the inventory of our museum. So why don't we try to get that? I believe I put it away in a shulker box or in a chest just for this occasion, so should be right over here. Yep, here it is. So Dragon's Breath with the statues book. So let's just float our way down over here, and there we go, Dragon's Breath. We can remove this now. Okay, now let's make this item frame invisible. Where was that? Item frames, nope, not that. Item frames, invisible. There we go. Beautiful. Isn't that perfect? And just like that, guys, our museum base is fully complete. Just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm very happy with our base, and I am also very happy with our construction that we're doing just out of it. I think it really will tie in together. This like magnificent build and the little village next to it. So yeah, I am very happy with that. Now, apart from all of that, you may or may not know, depending on whether you are in the AfterLife Discord, which can be found in the description, that we actually have a new member called Kenny Zope. Now, I remember when I was the newest member of the AfterLife server, and I have to say that the AfterLife members were quite kind to me, right? So Puff gave me a shulker box with an elytra and some totems of undying, and Jay and Justin both gave me some pickaxes, right? So I thought, why don't we create a little bit of a goodie bag for our new friend Kenny Zope, and yeah, we can leave it to him somewhere. So why don't we get a shulker box, and it's time for a pun now. So his name is Kenny Zope, so why don't we call it Kenny is dope. Perfect. All right, and what are we gonna put inside of it? Well, let's see. You know what? We can give him one of our elytra, a pickaxe. Why don't we give him some totems of undying and rockets? and maybe some food. Oh, an ender chest. I remember that was definitely something I wanted quite early on. So let's see, how does this all fit? We can put it like this, all beautiful for him. Oops, there we go. Let's put that there. Let's put that there, and there we go. So yeah, is there anything else he might need? I don't think so. I think apart from that, he should pretty much have everything that he might want. Ooh, why don't we actually give him some wood, I guess, to start things off, right? So yeah, there we go. That's our little gift to Kenny Zope. Now the question is, where the heck do we put him? Because I don't know if he actually has a starter base yet, so I guess that is something we're gonna have to go look for. Well, what is this? This looks like it's a new house on the block, and you know what? This looks just like Kenny's absolutely beautiful building style. So, I guess we can leave our little present for him here, right? Right on his meditating mat. Let's leave it right there. I don't know how well off he is right now. He's got a few bits and bobs here and there, so, yeah, I hope he does enjoy our little gift. Ooh, I forgot to leave our food for him. Let's make that beautiful. There we go. Now, does he have a sign? Does he have an ender chest even? Okay, well, looks like he doesn't have an ender chest, but we gave him one, so that is absolutely brilliant. So let's just get a little sign out, and what are we gonna write? We gotta make sure he knows it comes from us and our love for him. So let's go with meditate on this, and then we can leave Tink. There we go. Beautiful. Doesn't that look absolutely perfect? I hope he does enjoy that. And yeah, again, I mean, you know, Justin, Jay, and Puff were just so kind to me, giving me my first Elytran pickaxe and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely good to give back to the community, right? So there we go. And yeah, guys, I think with that, I think I'm actually gonna call it an episode for today. So if you enjoyed, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to see more videos just like this one. A reminder, we do have an AfterLife Discord that you guys can go check out. But yeah, until next time, guys, thank you all very much for watching, and keep on building.